Hello, I'm excited to share my plant haul. I've been avoiding the nurseries because it's a little bit too early, but I just couldn't resist. We've had some beautiful sunny days. So I did buy some plants and I'm excited to pop these into containers mostly, but some in ground. So let's look at the first thing I picked up was this Super Beina Pink Cashmere from Proven Winners, and I got this because of Dig Plant Water Repeat. So Janie Santos on that channel has planted this in her containers in California and it's done really well, so I kind of got influenced by her. So it is a soft pink and creamy white. It's full to part sun. It's an annual for us here, but basically it's a mounting and trailing habit, and it's the height is 6 to 12 inches and it spreads a maximum of 14 inches. And yeah, I'm excited to pop that into a container. It's going to be a nice one, I think. And I also, every year I love having this bright, vibrant blue Lobilia. Isn't that beautiful? This is an annual and I just love this color. So I love having that in a container. And this one is an annual for us. It doesn't survive our winters, but it's full sun to part shade and semi-trailing. And it gets 4 to 6 inches high and 4 to 5 inches wide. Zone 10 to 11. But I have to have this one every year just because of that gorgeous color. I just love it. And I won't put these in the same container. They'll be in different containers. And as an accent plant in containers, I love to have Euphoria. It is just gives everything like a nice light, airy feel. It's kind of like a good accent on containers. And I wanted this one because it has a touch of pink in it. So if I do a close up, you can see it's white, but it's got the slightest tinge of pink. Here's another one. I got 2 of them. Maybe you can see better on this one. And the leaves have got this tiny bit of variegation. So this Euphoria is called Star Blast Soft Pink. And it is full sun to part shade, upright mounding, and it is 12 to 18 inches high, 10 to 12 inches wide, zone 10. So this will be a great accent plant in the containers. So I think it'll go really well with a Super Beina Cashmere because they have white and pink. So that'll go really nicely together. So that got 2 of those. And the other accent plant I love for containers is Helichrysum and Dondra. So this Helichrysum is large silver leaf. So I liked it because the texture is a little bit different. It's so soft to touch and it's got this silvery color. So let's see what the specs are on this one. So this one is an annual. It's full sun to part shade mounding, and it is 6 to 8 inches high and 18 to 24 inches wide. Zones 9 to 11. So that's a really nice one with a thicker leaf. And then I also picked up this Dondra, which does a similar thing as the Helichrysum for me in the container. So you can see it's got like this silvery bluish color. It's called Silver Falls. And this is also a great accent plant in a container. So it's full sun to part shade, it's trailing, and it's zone 9 to 11, 2 to 6 inches high, and 18 to 36 inches wide. So these 2 actually got a little bit wider than the other plants, so that's nice. Now, I also have some shadier areas, or part shade areas. So I picked up these double Impatiens. I love Impatiens. I think they do such a great job in areas that don't get full sun. So this beauty, this is Mus Pink Aroma. And if you look at the flowers, you can see that they're double there. Isn't that beautiful? And they're good for bees. So this one is an annual for us. It's part sun to shade, mounding. And I've put these in the ground and containers and they do great in both. 10 to 15 inches high, 15 to 20 inches wide, zone 10 to 11. So I got 2 of those, and I don't know if I can see, it's budded up a little bit here. It's been a little bit cold still, so not quite time yet, but we're getting really close. And this one I think will look probably really great with the Super Beina and the Euphoria with that pink color palette that we have going on. So the other one I got was, I have this shady container by the front door that had a gorgeous fuchsia in. And the fuchsia didn't survive our winter. So I picked up this new one. It's an annual as well. It's called Dark Eyes, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Those colors, so saturated. And that's gonna be by the front door. So I think that's gonna be gorgeous. Now for the specs, it's part shade, semi-trailing, feed every 2 weeks, 8 to 12 inches high, and 12 to 18 inches wide, zone 9 to 11. So I think you can actually overwinter fuchsia if you bring them inside or you protect them, but I didn't do that. So anyways, that's okay. I get to try a different one this time. So excited about that. And actually I have another one of the double Impatiens. So that one, got 3 of those. And then the other thing I wanted some very vibrant, bright color in one of my shadier pots. So I picked up this. Look at that gorgeous bloom on there. Isn't that lovely? Spud it up. It's called Glimmer Hot Pink Impatiens. That one looks so vibrant. So I think it's really gonna brighten up a shady area. And let's see the specs here. Okay, so it's got good downy mildew resistance, blooms in spring and summer, grows 10 to 15 inches tall, 10 to 12 inches wide. Perfect in patio pots and hanging baskets, which is great. And it's zone 10 to 11. It's heavy water, but this is good because it's going in a patio pot. And I think that's just gorgeous. I've been leaving these outside overnight, so they probably are a little bit stressed, but it's heating up faster and faster every day, so I think it'll be okay. All right. Now, I've been looking for verbena, and I've seen it in different gardens and in English gardens, especially those little pops, like drumstick pops of purple floating in the air like clouds. So I finally did find some verbena, because actually it was a little bit hard to find. This one is called Purple Top Verbena. And it's just like this airy, floaty landscape plant. So that's gonna go in the landscape. And I know there's self-seeders, which I want, so that's great. So this one takes full sun or light shade. It likes well-drained soil, and it blooms in the summer, zone 7 to 11, so that is my zone, so hopefully it'll be hardy here. Grows 2 to 4 inches tall, no, sorry, 2 to 4 feet tall, I believe, and 1 to 2 feet wide, and then you deadhead the spent flowers, and you'll get more. Or you can let them go to seed and they'll spread. So that's Purple Top Verbena. So this is a taller variety. So I found this at one nursery, and I actually went to another nursery that happened to have a sale on, so I couldn't resist buying another verbena. And this verbena, it is a perennial. See how tall it is? It's quite a bit bigger pot than the other one I bought. And this verbena is called Banina Bbina Cloud 8 perennial. Okay, so this one is a semi-dwarf version, so it doesn't get as tall as the last one I showed you. And it has purple-blue flower clusters atop compact upright stems, great for bees and butterflies, and it's a great filler or accent for beds and borders. So this is going to go in the ground. It's full sun apart shade, medium water, gets 24 inches high, 12 to 18 inches wide, blooms in summer, and zone 7 to 10. So hopefully it'll be hardy for me. So I got this one 20% off. Look at that beautiful plant. It's gonna go in my long border. And at the same nursery, in the same color palette, I found this Thalictrum. And I've been looking for Thalictrum, also known as meadow rue, for quite a while. So this one was also 20% off, so I did splurge a little bit on these two. But you can see these beautiful, beautiful little puffs of purple. So I'm excited to get this because it is a perennial. It's part shade to full shade, so it's gonna go in a shadier area. I don't deal with deer, but it is apparently deer resistant. Now, this is supposed to be hardy for us. So this one is called My Little Favorite Thalictrum. So I think it stays a little bit smaller, 20 inches high, and spreads to 1 foot, and it blooms in summer. So again, it's already down to zone 4, so that's great. And it's good for a mixed border, a woodland border, woodland garden, which I do have. So I'm excited to get this added to my collection. And you can see it does have some blooms at the very top. Let's see, there you go. Aren't those pretty? Those little like airy pom-poms, just so pretty. And the stems as well. You can see the stems are like this burgundy color and nice leaves. So that one is done okay. And because of the sale, I felt like I was saving money so I could buy more. I bought this Bruna. So this is called Looking Glass Bruna. And I've been actually looking for this because I saw it in a YouTuber, her name is Jess, Jes, and she has a YouTube channel, and saw it in her collection. And I just love it because look at these silvery leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? They're just like, so, they'll just light up a shady area. And I did have like Jack Frost and Queen of Hearts, like I had those Bruna. I had like 4 of them in my garden last year, and I don't know what happened, but none of them came back. And they're supposed to be perennial in my zone, so I'm not sure why, but I'm starting over with Bruna. So this is one that I'm starting with. So this one is called Looking Glass. Large silver frosted heart-shaped leaves, clumping evergreen, and it's part shade to shade, medium, 18 inches tall and wide, zones 3 to 8. And there we are. There is my collection of new plants that I bought, getting into the spring spirit. But what a bunch of beautiful plants. I really think that Bruna really stands out, and that double impatient as well as that vibrant blue. But I'm excited to get started with the season. It's been feels like a long winter, so here's a good start.